Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to this month's O.C.D gaming news. And girl, there is a lot to talk about, so let's get to it. First things first, I have to give a special shout out to my beloved Patreons at the infected level. Big shout out to D Cells, Resi Raider, and Shantae. Thank you so much for your love and support on Patreon. I appreciate you guys so very much. Now, back to the news. It's time for the Gamers Court. Okay, so today on the docket, now there is a lot of video game shenanigans going on this month, but this month there is such an egregious overstepping. They went a step too far. They took it too far. Not funny. I don't even know why I'm laughing because this is like so scary to me. This could be like the worst case scenario. A super fan of GTA VI went to the actual Rockstar Studios and was harassing the game devs at their work, at their job. He came to their job and said, girl, I want some answers and I want some answers now. So egregious, so freaking scary. Oh my God, I can't even imagine someone doing something like this in real life. How dare you? Oh, I'm going to throw the book at you today. Let's read the article, shall we? Okay. Exhibit A. GTA VI fan harasses Rockstar North devs outside studio over delay rumors. This is over a rumor. This bitch said, I'm coming for you. I want answers. Where were you last night? I want to know why. Where is she? He says. Impatience is a stretch. Okay, impatience is one thing. I'm impatient waiting for games I want to come out to. Impatient and stalking and harassing are two different things, bitch. Impatience over GTA VI has hit a new low as a TikToker actually flew. Oh my God, I didn't even realize he flew there. This is a petty ass bitch. He says, I want answers and I want them now. I will fly across the world to get the answers that I want. This is scary. This is so scary, bitch. Actually flew to Rockstar's Edinburgh office to harass developers about supposed delays. Employees looked visibly startled and refused to engage, while fans across social media are condemning this stunt as disgusting and dangerous, and I agree. The people and I agree. This is not the way. This is not the way. Horrible, horrific, dangerous, scary. I hope they arrested this man. Fans across social media are condemning the stunt as disgusting, dangerous, and completely pointless. This kind of harassment crosses a line. Devs deserve respect and safety. Let's wait for official updates instead of targeting people making the game. First of all, everyone deserves respect and safety, period. But someone just going to their job, trying to make a game, and a game that's going to blow us away, let them cook, bitch. Let them cook. Like, how dare you? Who do you think you are? You are an outsider, not knowing going on the inner workings and machinations of that goes into making a game. I don't know. I'm a super fan. You don't see me knocking on Naughty Dog's door or Double Fine's door saying, where's my game? Never. Never. That is psychotic and so dangerous. Like, let them cook. And obviously, this person has other issues besides waiting for his favorite game to come out. Okay, there are some mental issues going on. I'm not sure. Please get some help. I'm ordering some psychiatric evaluation, some therapy, because obviously there is a bigger picture going on behind the scenes here why he is this upset. Or that selfish and that entitled to think that the game belongs to him and he wants it now, bitch. The nerve, the gall, the audacity. How dare you? I am throwing the book at you, okay? You must stay 5,000 miles away from Rockstar and all of their employees. Okay, we're putting a cease and desist. If I was Rockstar, I would ban him from having the game. I would ban him from playing any multiplayer. I would have him chopped and blocked on every social media. This man does not deserve GTA VI. He does not deserve the glorious game that they are about to give us, okay? I'm sorry, but that is some nerve. That is some psychotic behavior. That is dangerous behavior, and I don't condone that. I know none of my people here condone that. That is so outrageous and so dangerous. This really threw me through a loop and scared the bejesus out of me because that's some scary shit. Okay, please be respectful. Be kind. Oh my God. And stay away from Rockstar. Stay away from the devs. So dangerous, but putting a restraining order on you and your gameplay for the foreseeable future. No chance for parole for you. Prison, honey. Next case. Okay, we're going to get to a lot of news today. Okay, but this section, there was too many bits of news about stories about PlayStation going on this month, so I'm putting them all in this section. So we're going to get to PlayStation, we're going to get to Xbox, we're going to get to Kojima, we're going to get to Naughty Dog, we're going to get to it all. But first things first, breaking news, just last week, Mark Cerny released a video talking about the new gen, the next gen that's coming out that they're working on, that nothing has been officially announced, but they're letting us know the process and the progress of what's going on behind the scenes, the research and development. You know, this man, Mark Cerny, is an absolute genius. He is probably one of the smartest people that ever has worked in games. Genius. Okay, so he went into detail, too technical for me to touch on everything here. But there was on the PlayStation video, on the PlayStation channel, they released a video. They were talking about AMD and what they're working on. Now let's see what the man had to say. Sony tech wizard Mark Cerny has teased new graphics features he's excited to bring to a future console in a few years' time, sparking a wave of PS6 release date speculation in the process. He's teasing future console in a few years' time. Okay, which makes sense. I mean, I know it seems like we just got the PS5 yesterday. To me, it feels like that. Anyway, it came out in 2020. So it's really just only 5 years. It's just like basically almost the 5-year anniversary next month. It seems like if they're not planning for it already, bitch, they should be. Okay, so I'm glad to hear this, but this should be no surprise to all of us. But I would say it's not coming out until like 2027, maybe 2020. That's my opinion. Mark Cerny ain't telling me nothing. PlayStation ain't telling me shit. Nobody tells me anything. This isn't my delusion, what I think. Okay, so check out the video if you want to see all the details, all the nitty gritty, all the things going on, what they have played. It's too much to get into in this video. The whole video would be about that. So check it out and see all the details. Now, PlayStation 5, I know they're already looking forward the next gen for the PlayStation 6 or whatever they're going to call it. I'm sure it's going to be the PlayStation 6, the PS6. Sony is calling the PlayStation 5 generation of consoles its most successful to date after reaching a milestone of 136 billion. That's billion with the B, bitch. I mean, that's incredible. I mean, I don't know if you'll remember or if you even have a PS5, but when it was announced, when PlayStation and Xbox both announced around the same time, it was like winning the lottery if you could find one. I was very, very lucky. I was on every electronic device, like octopus hands trying to get my hands on one. And I was very lucky I got one, the first wave. So I was very lucky to get that. But, you know, it's 5 years. It doesn't feel like 5 years. It's like half my channel's life has been on the PS5. It's crazy. Now, this month at PlayStation State of Play did not disappoint. There was wild speculations that Wolverine, will he, won't he, will he show up to the party? And yes, he did. He showed up beautifully, savagely, slicing and dicing. You know when you see something that you are looking so forward to, that when it happens, you really don't even believe your eyes. And that's what happened to me. I was like, I don't want to get my hopes up. Is this Wolverine? And it was, and I was so thrilled. Check out my reaction video on the channel. Insomniac has done it again. The brutality, the savagery, and the combat, the slicing, the dicing. It's everything my little Wolverine heart desires. So thrilled and so happy that they revealed it. Okay, and it's coming out in 2026. When it comes out, I will be playing it on the channel. Now, PlayStation's 30th anniversary is this year. You know, they were celebrating this whole anniversary, and Sony has partnered with Reebok for a new sneaker collab to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the PlayStation, featuring different region exclusive models that all follow the original console's color scheme. So precious. I love this. I love seeing this. We love a good theme. And another anniversary, God of War's 20th anniversary. They have released a limited edition PS5 controller, and it's up for pre-order. It comes out on October 23rd. It's $84.99, but she is gorgeous. Pre-orders are up on Amazon for $84.99. It comes out October 23rd. It's gorgeous. See, let me know if you can get your hands on it. Now, another gorgeous controller. You know, I love blue. Blue everything. So I saw this and oh, I want it so bad. Sony showed off its upcoming Icon Blue Special Edition DualSense coming October 20th for $84.99. The touchpad has PlayStation's shapes on it, and the back of the controller has the PlayStation name written in kanji script. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous, and it comes out October 20th. Xbox is also in the news. They have released the Rogue Xbox Ally X and its handheld gaming console. Okay, now I think it was IGN and everybody is doing their like first-hand looks, unboxings today. I'm recording this on the 15th. It has been a crazy month. Okay, so the Rogue Xbox Ally X, the 1 terabyte, is $999.99. So $1,000 for this. And there are other versions. First of all, I love this gaming on the go. I absolutely love it. But $1,000, it's crazy. ASUS Rogue Xbox Ally is up for pre-order at Amazon at $599.99. It comes out October 16th. So tomorrow it comes out. I'm recording this on the 15th as the day of recording. It comes out tomorrow. You've got 600, you've got 1,000. Who can afford this? In this economy, not me. I wish I could. But Xbox has been coming under fire a lot lately. They have raised prices again. Not good. Not a good sign. I'm not loving that. Fans have discovered that they are no longer receiving the Game Pass discount on DLC purchases, including Call of Duty's Black Cell Battle Pass, Call of Duty points, and a majority of individual DLC packs for Game Pass games. Xbox scraps Game Pass discount for game and DLC purchases in favor of more rewards points. Now, after announcing their 50% increase on Game Pass Ultimate, they raised the prices to $29.99 a month. The people were not happy. The people revolted and they crashed the site trying to cancel their subscriptions. The cancellation page on Xbox website crashed when it was flooded with traffic. Due to the price hike, the people say, in this economy, you've got to be joking. You've got to be joking. And it's such a shame. What is going on at Xbox? I'm very concerned. Very concerned about what's going on at Xbox, and I don't like it. Not only are they raising the prices on the Game Pass, they're also raising the prices again on the consoles. Microsoft is raising prices on Xbox consoles in the US. Again, Xbox console prices are going up in October, making an Xbox Series X $649.99. So they're raising the prices again. And there's not too many of their exclusives left. Now, Microsoft tried to justify the reason for the price increase by adding various new features and some big new games, including Hogwarts Legacy. So the people say that is not enough. They said the squeeze is not worth the juice. We are canceling. No, thank you, ma'am. Let's talk about Kojima. Now, I was watching this, so the reason why I did not do any reactions to this amazing presentation that he had Beyond the Strand, right? I was watching it. It was like, I don't know, like 1 a.m. I was up and I'm like, there's no way. I'm getting ready, getting dressed just to do this reaction, and I cannot wait to watch it. So that's why there was no reactions. I will never put on like a fake reaction, like, oh, I've never seen this before. No, I saw it. I saw it all. So I probably should have waited till the next day to watch it, but I could not wait. He showed so many things. We're going to go through it real quick. All the things he has planned. Oh my God, this man, where does he find the time? Where does he find the time? So let's go over what went on at Beyond the Strand. Kojima and director Michael Sarnowski have confirmed that A24's Death Stranding movie will tell a new story instead of retelling the events of the games, which I think is so smart because, you know, the fans of the game are going to dissect every frame of the movie and complain that it doesn't look just like the game and whatever, but it's going to be beautiful. I just know it. But I'm glad to see that it's going to be a different story. So nobody knows what's going to happen. Let's put it that way. The people who have played the game knows what's going to happen, right? Up to a certain point. I mean, I haven't finished the game yet. I'm still working on it, guys. Time is of the essence. I have no time. As you can see here, I mean, this is, I'm getting ready for a market, craft fair, and this is all my goodies that I'm selling that I'm trying to see if I can fit them all because, you know, this bitch is on a budget. So my green screen setup, I'm doubling it. I'm using it for a display. Like, how busted am I? I'm using this not only for my green screen rack, I am also using it for my clothing rack, for my wearables, for my bags, and for my shawls and my ponchos and all my little pouches. Oh my God, there's more stuff. This is just the stuff that I hang up. Okay, I'm getting ready for a craft market, so the bitch is on a budget. We have to repurpose and reuse and recycle everything that we have here, okay? Now, Kojima Productions is also working on collaborating with Niantic Spatial on a new AR game project, Fizzant. We have barely heard a whisper that it was barely even announced. Fizzant was announced, and it's been a whisper ever since. This is the other game he's working on. Kojima discussed his upcoming PlayStation exclusive tactical espionage action game, Fizzant, including the casting of Mary Jabasa, Don Lee, and Minami Hanabe. Please excuse me if I'm not saying those names right. I'm very sorry. But it looks amazing. It was like very Tribeca. It was giving Tribeca film screening. That's what this was giving me, as it should. So now he has this 20-year project that he's working on. The third phase is 2025 to 2030. And he just like unloaded on us everything. Junji Ito was there. The thing I was waiting for, the OD trailer. Okay. For all players and screamers, he says. And the trailer was terrifying. There was a couple of things I noticed right away in the trailer. There was so much going on in that little trailer, the look they gave us. And it looks like, is it a game? It looks absolutely like the realism of her face. Like, I don't know if it's Hunter Schafer. I forget who the person is, the girl in OD. But, oh my God, I can't even breathe thinking about that. He said, you're not going to let me make PT. I'm gonna give you something even worse. I'm gonna give you OD, and you're gonna OD on the fear and the terror. OD Knock, a Hideo Kojima game. And he also said that he's working with Jordan Peele, okay, the horror director / comedy actor. He is doing his own OD installment with something that he's working on. So he's working on one story and Jordan Peele is working on another story. Junji Ito is involved. Not only is he saying, I'm making movies, I am making games, I am making cloud, I don't know what I'm making everything. Why don't I make some making sake? Now, even the design is so bespoke, like everything is just so perfect and every detail is there. Like all the I's are dotted, all the T's are crossed, so bespoke and beautiful, everything he does. And George Miller was there. You know, he's a huge influence on Kojima. Guillermo del Toro was there. They had a little talk. They were all talking together. They had a little conference talking together. It was everything. Now, Rockstar, GTA VI, have high hopes for GTA VI. The developer refers to its upcoming project as the largest game launch in history. Bitch. Like, just the hype for this game is, like, out of control. Now, not only do we know this game is going to be, like, one of the largest game launches in history, and it's going to, like, break the internet, break everything. Like, people are going to lose their minds. No one's going to be going to work. No one's going to be leaving their houses. Everyone's going to be on lockdown playing this game until it's finished. Okay, I'm going to be playing it on the channel. I've never played a GTA game. I've watched playthroughs of all the other GTA games, and I feel like I'm a little prepared. I don't know if anyone's going to be prepared for this GTA 6, okay? The problem is, how much is she going to cost? How much is she? How much is she going to be? With all the details and the high fidelity of the world and the graphics and everything else, how are we going to pay for it? Like, somebody's got to pay. Okay, they've been working on this forever, and so much work has gone into it, and so much technology and time and hours and man hours has gone into it. Is it going to be $100? Is it going to be the sweet spot of 70? Like in between like 70 and 100? Who knows? I think they're not going to need to make it $100. I feel like it's going to be such a runaway hit. Like GTA 5 is one of the largest selling games of all time, right? Period. I think they will be able to get away with $70 game because so many people are going to buy it. It'll make the money back in like the first day. I mean, honestly, I know it must have been like millions and millions and millions of dollars they have spent. I can't even imagine what the budget was for it. They could feasibly make 100. Who knows? Nobody at Rockstar is telling me nothing. We know some people, GTA is their life. And some people, GTA is their job. The University of Tennessee students will have the chance to study up on the Grand Theft Auto franchise in 2026. The class will be held by history professor Tor Olson, the same educator that taught a Red Dead Redemption class in 2021. We love to see it. I would go to that class. I would sign up for that class immediately. And sad news, the artist D'Angelo has passed away. He worked on the Red Dead Redemption 2 soundtrack. His tracks Unshaken, like I'm literally getting the chills thinking of when we hear the song Unshaken. No spoilers, but you know what I'm saying. Everybody who's played it knows. He's only 51. It's so, I mean, that's so young, so talented. Rest in peace, D'Angelo. The music will live on forever. Ghost of Tsushima, I just started playing it. It just came out like a week and a half ago, and I am obsessed. I love it so much. It's so much fun to play. I'm playing it on the channel, guys. Please watch the playthroughs. Watch the Death Stranding playthroughs. I'm trying to make the Let's Plays longer because I have, like I said, limited time. So I'm trying to just like, maybe if I'm doing 2 gameplay videos a week, they're long episodes. Okay, I'm trying my best. Like, it's easier for me to do one long episode than like a bunch of little episodes. Okay, so I'm giving you less videos but more content. Let's put it that way. Okay, so I'm trying to keep up with at least 2 videos a week. There ain't no time. All right, guys, I'm running a small business. I am a businesswoman in life besides like that and the channel. So I'm trying to keep up with everything. So please give those videos a like. Support the channel by watching. I would really appreciate it. But I'm playing I just said Tsushima, Ghost of Yote. I love it so much. I love Atsu so much. She's so freaking fierce. Love her so much. I've got another episode coming up in a couple of days after this. So it's been getting glowing reviews, 10s out of 10, 10s, 10s, 10s across the board. We love Atsu. We love Ghost. Give us more Ghost. I can't wait to really get more into the game. I love it. I've just scratched the surface and I love it. Now, even though they just finished Ghost of Yote, the people want to know, what are you working on next? Okay, that was yesterday. Tell me what you're doing tomorrow. Cannot say obviously what they're going to be working on next, but they just finished. Like, give them a second to breathe. But they did say that they are going to remain a 1-game studio. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that because the games they give us, beautiful, gorgeous, stunning. Love. Now, when a fellow PlayStation game is released, all the other exclusive game devs in the PlayStation family come together to welcome the new game to the family, and all our iconic video game characters get together. We love to see it, okay? There's like God of War, there's Ellie, there's so many PlayStation family members who came to welcome Atsu into the family, and we love to see it. Now, let's get into Naughty Dog news. Now, we know that they're working on Intergalactic. I have a feeling now we're going to get into talking about the Game Awards. I believe it's going to be December 11th. My dog is barking in the background. I'm going to have to wrap this up quick because he has zero patience. They say that Naughty Dog's Intergalactic, The Heretic Prophet, will be the studio's biggest and maybe most expensive game ever, with creator Neil Druckmann hailing the new project as the most ambitious game we've ever made. And I'm not mad at them for trying their best to make this the most ambitious game they've ever made. But we want games more than once every 7 years. I know games take time, and that's not what I'm saying. I want to give all the space. I hold the space for every game dev who wants to bring their artistry lessons, their artistry vision to life. But to be fair, if you had 10 years to make a project, a game, you'd be like, oh, wait, there's something else I want to fix. There's always something more you want to do to make it more perfect, more gorgeous, more better. The Last of Us Part 2 came out in 2020. This is probably not coming out in 2026. Maybe 27, like 7 years in between games, even 6 years in between games. That's only one game per gaming console generation. Think about that. That's crazy. I'm not saying that I don't want beautiful games, that I don't want them to give us junk either, but I'm saying we need a happy medium. We need something that's like maybe just shorter games, okay? Like, I don't know what it is. No one's asking me, but this is just my opinion. What do I know? Nothing. I don't work in games. Don't listen to me. I'm just reporting the news. But I love Naughty Dog. I totally support them. The Last of Us is my second favorite video game of all time. And he has updated his Twitter bio with all the recent comments he's made with Naughty Dog. His bio now states soon Intergalactic. So soon, he says it's coming. How soon? We don't know. If it's in 2026, I will be very happy, and I will be the first one to say, boy, was I wrong. He says he's stepping back from the HBO series, which I think we've discussed in other previous videos, and that he is going to be focusing back on video games where it all started, and which I agree with. Like, show your talents here. You have done the work, and they're going to take it and run. You've passed the baton, and they're going to run with it. Okay, but like, this is what you do, and this is what you do best. Now, let's talk about my beloved Double Fine. Okay, now, Double Fine is releasing Keeper on the 17th. It looks so adorable. I'm going to be playing it on my channel. Please keep a lookout for that as well. Congratulations to Double Fine on the release of Keeper. Don't think it's going to be a long game, but I'm very excited to play it. I love Twig the Bird. Check out my makeup cosplay. I just released my makeup cosplay yesterday on the 14th it is, so check it out. My theme was like breakfast at Tiffany's, but make it Cyclops. You know, like a normal person, like a normal person. I don't know what's wrong with me, but that's the only thing I could think of, and I had to make that vision come to life. I'm very sorry. So I did my makeup cosplay for the game, and Double Fine posted it to their stories, and, they liked it and retweeted it, which was very thrilling for me. I love Double Fine so much, and their games inspire me so much. Like, I would never have thought of doing something like that if they did not inspire me. So shout out to them. And not only did we have the release of Double Fine coming out with Keeper on Friday on the 17th, we had our beloved Sweet 16. Yes, that's right. Our beloved Brutal Legend, my Brutal Legend shrine in this room, had its 16th birthday. So happy birthday to Brutal Legend, the best, my favorite, the most iconic brutal video game of all time. My favorite video game of all time, hands down, period. I love that game. It is my favorite video game of all time. I really wanted to get online to play because every year, Tim of Legend plays multiplayer, and every year I go on and I never get to play with him. I do have the trophy for the 6 Degrees of Schaefer, which is a trophy you get from playing with him on multiplayer or playing with someone he's played with. So I have the trophy, but my dream is one day to play with him. But last year, it was like in the middle of the move and like hurricane season, I could not get on to play. It was crazy. And this year, my Daisy, she's okay. She's okay now, but she had a rough couple of days. It was not good. I didn't sleep. She didn't sleep. It was back to the vets, medicines. It was a lot. Okay, so my little pups, my co-hosts are getting old. Daisy's going to be 12 and Cookie's going to be 14 by the end of this year. So they are elderly and they need me. They need a lot of help. Okay, so I was very sad that I was not able to get on. It's like my favorite thing to try and get on there and to see if I could get on to play with the legend himself. But he went on and he had a ball every year. There was even things he was talking about that he didn't even know could happen. Like, that's crazy. You have a game that came out 16 years ago and there's still new things you discover when you play, which I love it. Like, shout out to Brutal Legend, the best, most brutal, most metal video game of all time. Happy birthday, bitch. It's also Double Fine's 25th year anniversary. Gone through like all their fan art stuff. And so Tim of Legend posted, is it my imagination or does fan art just keep getting better and better? Thank you so much to our community for all this incredible, inspiring, amazing art. So, I've got to, look at everything they say. So I'm thinking fan art. So I'm thinking like artistry, stuff I don't do. I was shocked to see my face on one of my cosplays was shown for my Maiden's Feast, the Maiden's Beast look that I did for Broken Age. It was one of their anniversaries and I did 3 looks in one. I did Headlander, Space Ace, I did Brutal Legend, and I did Broken Age. So very thrilled, like they included me in this. They didn't have to. So thrilled. So thank you. Silent Hill F is out, and I know a lot of people are loving it, but they're loving it so much. Silent Hill F, the latest mainline, if standalone, addition to Konami's decades-old horror series, has sold over 1 million copies across physical and digital sales in just a single day. Wow, like that is incredible. I started to watch some playthroughs. I'm already stuttering. I'm not even playing it. I'm stuttering just thinking about it. Now, what is going on with the wolf among us? The wolf is not among us. Where is he? Nobody knows. The big bad wolf is nowhere to be found. What's going on with the studio? Ad Hoc Studio, and why they stopped working on The Wolf Among Us 2. Like, Telltale's supposedly still working on it. It says, we weren't running the project. It was Telltale. We were doing it in partnership with, and we couldn't wait around and do nothing. So we had to move on to dispatch and to keep the studio moving, and they needed to go their own way. So it seems it's been troubled. It was announced years ago. Nothing, no hide, no hair of this game has been spoken about. We have only seen the one teaser trailer, and like, where is she? It's years delayed, years at this point. Now, the Video Game Awards with Jeff Keighley will be on December 11th, 2025. You know, every year I do my own video game awards. So keep a lookout for the channel. I haven't even started writing that yet. Oh my God, I'm so far behind with everything. Keep a lookout for my video game awards and keep a lookout for Jeff Keighley. He also does a little game awards at the end of every year. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see who the nominees are. They haven't been announced yet, so let's hope we see some of our favorites there. And also, Double Fine will be doing the Day of the Devs. They will be airing the Day of the Devs the day before on Wednesday, December 10th, so keep a lookout for that. That's always a good watch. Now, you know I'm a heavy metal fan. I love metalcore, death metal, thrash metal, everything metal I love. Okay, now I'm actually wearing my Lorna Shore shirt. I got to see them live here this past month. Got my life, Ever Living Life. Love that band. They're my favorite band. Okay, merch. I bought like 3 t-shirts. I had no business buying 3 t-shirts, but I did. Okay, but there's a lot of other bands that I love. There is Spirit Box with Miss Courtney LaPlante, which for some reason, I always want to say her name is Courtney LaPalante. I don't know why I want to call her LaPalante. She is a queen and she deserves for me to say her name correctly, LaPlante. So Miss LaPlante is a singer for Spirit Box. We love her. Her voice, beautiful, gorgeous, stunning, and brutal. Okay, love, love, love them. Love her, love the band. And when I saw... You know, I follow State of the Scene, and they said Spirit Box was at Riot Studios. Now I said, oh my God, is she going to be in a video game? Is she going to do something? And she collaborated with them. Courtney teases collaboration alongside League of Legends at Riot Games. Official cinematic ties that bind featuring Courtney of Spirit Box. We love to see it. We love to see our girls in metal and our girls in video games. Like, love. Much respect to the queen. Now, Alex Hernandez, the actor who played in Mafia 3 as Lincoln Clay, which I love that game, okay? I thought he was great in it, but people didn't love Mafia 3. I loved it. But anyway, he also starred in this year's biggest flop, Mind's Eye, and he is having some existential dread over it. Like, I feel so bad for him. Initially thought that he would never work in a game again after starring in the wildly panned game, asking himself, do I have like the opposite of the golden touch, like the shit touch? Everything I touch turns to poop. Oh my God, Alex, it's not you. Girl, it's not you, it's me. Okay, it's the video games, not you. Okay, I think he's a brilliant actor. So talented. You deserve better. Okay, I want to see him in like a Naughty Dog game, like an unfloppable flop. I want to see him in a game that wins a Game of the Year award. He deserves so much better. Talented actor. And it's a shame that the 2 games that he was in like were panned. Oh my goodness. Okay, and not only that, more than 90 staff members who worked on this year's blockbuster flop, Mind's Eye, have been sent a searing open letter to the company's management calling for change after one of the worst video game launches this decade. Disastrous. Yes, it was disastrous. It was so bad that people that were doing paid sponsorships were getting pulled. Their videos were getting, they would tell them, no, cut the camera, dead ass. Cut the camera, dead ass. They said it was getting destroyed. It was so bad. It was so buggy. Such a shame. It had so much potential. Now it's time for the yes. Yes, bitch. And the mess. Now, my yes for the month is my shout out by Double Fine for saying they love my cosplay for Keeper. Okay, that's always going to be Double Fine takes priority. I'm very sorry. There were many other things that happened this month in video games, but this was my favorite. Okay, worked very, very hard on that. On my video, you see like the intro, you see me talking about the inspiration, and then you see the vlog process, the terror, the destruction, the horror that took place trying to get that cosplay together. And I haven't even started my Halloween cosplay yet, so it's coming. I have the pattern pieces cut out, but nothing else. But I have something very interesting, something very different in mind for it. Still a video game makeup cosplay for sure. What I have in mind, I'm going to see if I can actually pull it off. Is it going to work? I don't know. No one knows, especially not me. Probably not. But either way, you're going to watch the train wreck, good or bad, train wreck or not, it's going to be there. So that was my yes for the month. Thank you to Double Fine for being so generous and kind, for shouting me out and sharing my cosplay on their Instagram, and for their shares and likes and retweets. Thank you so much. And good luck to Double Fine and Lee Petty on the release of Keeper on Friday. And my mess for the month was this person who showed up at Rockstar's headquarters and tried to harass them and pressure them and stalk them, basically. Oh my God, so dangerous. Please don't ever do that. Please don't ever do that to anyone. Like, that is so dangerous and so scary. Bitches are crazy out there. Please be careful out there. Game devs, gamers, everybody, watch your backs. All right. So that's all for this month, guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here so very much. Please, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, give me a subscribe. I cannot get a subscriber for nothing, girl. I would love to have more people see the channel and see the videos. You can like, share, subscribe the videos, watch the videos. And if you like, you can join me on Patreon. We have a lot of fun over there. Every week we do a post for everyone. And on Fridays for the infected and firefly level, we have a video every week, an extra video. You get an extra video. I'm doing speed run. I just got my best time last week. It was 4 hours and 49 minutes. I completed it on normal. Okay, so under 5 hours, which I was very thrilled about. I think I shaved off like 40 minutes from my last playthrough. So we're on the third speed run to see if we could get it into 4.5 hours or less. Okay, so that video comes out once every week, and every post on Friday. And if you just want to support the channel, that would be lovely. Thank you so much. And just if you can't, thank you so much for being here and for watching these videos and my shenanigans. I appreciate you guys so very much. Believe me, I know the videos are like 2 video gaming videos a week, guys. It's all I can do. When I tell you I'm trying my very best to do more, I try and do longer videos, but only post like 2 videos a week, and whatever, like if there's reaction videos or like gaming videos or like makeup cosplays, that's like an extra. But I'm doing my best, guys. So I appreciate you guys being here and sticking with me. Appreciate you guys so very much. And that's it for this month's gaming news. I'll be back next month with more news, bitch. Thanks so much for watching. I'll be back with more.